Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're doing what problem will be resolved next. Now, I found this topic on a channel called Firefly Tarot. I thought it would be really interesting for us to do it together today. So let's shuffle our cards and pick 3 piles together. So, there we go. This is the picture for pile number 1. Let me try to zoom that in. It's not how. There we go. So this is pile number 1. This is pile number 2. And this is pile number 3. If you like to pick by crystals, let me add these in just a second. For pile number 1, we have blue Howlite. For pile number 2, we have red Jasper. And for pile number 3, we have the yellow Aventurine. So take a look at which one of these 3 piles or 3 crystals you're the most drawn to. And that's probably the pile for you here today. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, always trust your intuition because it will guide you to the right readings. And as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. So this is the card that you've chosen, as well as the blue Howlite. So now let's shuffle your cards and find out exactly what problem will be resolved for you next. So what problem will be resolved next for pile number 1, please? We have 2 cards, okay? So you have Saturn in Taurus with ostentation, and you have Moon in Sagittarius with optimism. How interesting. All right, I want to place your crystal up there. Lovely. Yeah. Okay, so now let's pick up your tarot cards and get more information. So, can we kindly know what problem will be resolved next for pile number 1, please? What problem will be resolved next for pile number 1? I see something really hurt you there. It took a piece of you with it. Pile number 1. Maybe something unfair happened. All right. Whoa. Okay. So we have the Devil. We have the Knight of Pentacles. All right. Interesting. We have the King of Cups. The 3 of Wands. The World. Oh, we have 2 cards here. The Star. Wow, the World and the Star. This sounds good. Oof, okay. And we have Temperance. So pile number one, what I'm seeing here in your reading, it seems like there is someone who is greatly hurting you, taking advantage of you, perhaps even bullying you. This could be in any area of your life, but for a lot of you, it could be at work, because we have the Knight of Pentacles here. And this person that this reading is referring to has hurt you a lot, my dear pile number one. They have hurt you a lot. It's like they've taken a piece from you, and for a long time you weren't able to move away from this person because it seems like there is some sort of entanglement. They're part of your life somehow. Maybe they're part of this work that you need, that you're growing in. Or maybe you're trying to get out of a certain friendship, connection, or relationship, but it's not as easy as just getting out of it. Maybe they're your roommate or a neighbor, or maybe even the landlord, a family member that's not just easy to pull yourself out of. And so this is the problem about this specific person that this reading is about today. And since this is a reading about what problem will be resolved, it is this problem with this person that's going to be resolved, because we have the World card, which is an end of a long cycle. Pile number one, especially with the Three of Wands, it's like you are now stepping out of this situation. Your dreams are coming true and you're getting back into balance. In fact, if this is not enough, you have the Moon in Sagittarius here with optimism. So I see Spirit telling you to stay optimistic. It's about to end very soon, this tough cycle with this person. I do see with the Devil card, they seem really awful. They seem too obsessed with you. It's like maybe for a lot of you coming out of jealousy. For a lot of you as well, it could come out of them taking advantage of something amazing that you have. All in all, they're causing you to suffer, and they're not letting go of you at this point of time. They're not taking their minds off of you. They're too focused, and they're causing you a lot of pain and suffering. Pile number one. Let's get more tarot cards and get more information about how this situation is going to resolve. Pile number one. I do notice, however, that 2 + 7 in your main card is 9, and 9 numerologically is the end of a cycle. So you also have 9 here as well. So obviously this cycle is about to end for you completely. Pile number one. All right. So can we kindly get an idea of how will this problem be resolved, please? Can we kindly get information for pile number one on how this problem will be resolved, please? Okay, so pile number one, you have the 5 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, leaving. You're leaving this situation soon, pile number one. In fact, that blue Howlite is all about tranquility. You'll finally find peace. Ooh, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Again, all the cards are signifying a movement of energy. It is completely shifting and changing. All right. You have the 2 of Swords. The 8 of Swords. feeling stuck. And it's right next to the Fool, where there's a new beginning. Unbelievable how Spirit communicates. It's just wonderful. This can never be a coincidence. You have the Moon. And do we have space for one more card? No. Your reading is ending with the Moon here. So do you see how your Five of Pentacles, this feeling of lack of hope, hopelessness, not knowing what to do, even has a ladder on it? So your heartburn here, it's a temporary situation where you'll finally get out of it. With the Eight of Cups, like we said, you're somehow will find a way to leave. With Saturn and Taurus, if this is about not knowing how to solve it financially, finances are coming. That is your answer right there if it's about finances. With ostentation right there. With the Saturn and Taurus. If it doesn't have to do with finances, know that all your cards are confirming there's a new beginning. If you're stuck, you're moving out of it. You're leaving. Your fate is changing. Pile number 1. I wish I can tell you how, but your reading is ending with the Moon. Perhaps it's going to come as a surprise. You will know when the right time comes. Maybe if you know now, it will hinder this progress. But one thing is for sure. It is ending. This bullying is about to end, and you will gain your freedom and even your financial freedom very soon. So stay optimistic there, pile number 1. Now we do have the Two of Swords right in the middle of this reading. You do see someone feeling lost in the forest. And this reminds me of, you know, how when we sometimes get stuck in the forest in the night, when we thought it was just a quick a quick walk or exploration session, and then all of a sudden we look back, we forgot how we entered, we panic, we look around, our hearts are beating, and now we don't know which way to go. We're so lost, and we think that we might be lost in this forest forever. We panic. And so this is the sort of energy that you might be going through. You feel like you're in such a painful situation, and you don't know if you're going to be out of it soon. But with the Eight of Swords, the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords, this feeling of stuck, lost, not knowing what to do is changing for you. And you're starting a new beginning with the Fool, a new journey, a new life away from this journey completely. I wish I can tell you how, but you have the Moon here. You have the message of wait, you'll find out soon, but it's ending soon. And that's what the reading is really all about. That's the next problem that will be resolved for you. Pile number 1. Having said that, now let's pull out some cards and get advice from Spirit on what you may choose to do or want to do until this is resolved and you're out of it. So can we kindly get advice for pile number 1 on what to do exactly until this happens, please? So pile number 1, you have the Eight of Swords. Again, gosh, okay? You have the Eight of Swords. Yes, I feel your energy. I'm so sorry, pile number 1. I really do. Gosh, a lot of stuck energy. In fact, you have the Devil. It's also stuck energy. And the Eight of Swords twice. You have this is the Knight, not the Page of Pentacles. You have this is the Page of Pentacles, not the Knight of Pentacles. And you have the Page of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. Interesting. Interesting. You have the Nine of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands. The King of Wands. All right. So this is what I'm seeing here for you, pile number 1. I'm seeing your message from Spirit is, even if you feel afraid on the inside, show strength and courage on the outside. Stay calm, but display strength, not weakness. And in fact, I do see a message here with the Three of Pentacles of cooperation. And you see this figure here cooperating with another figure that seems scary. So instead of shying away from this bully, try to make peace as much as you can, you know? Try to, I don't want to say lead them on, but yeah, try to be smart until you get your wish come true with the Nine of Pentacles. Don't create arguments. Don't worry about your future with them. It's ending. And so act accordingly. Act like it's a temporary situation, not a situation that's staying forever, until it's resolved for you, pile number 1. And in fact, you do see here how you're finally exiting this horrible place. You're finally coming out of it, and you'll be surprised with what and who and how you'll be coming out of it. The person who's going to guide you out of it, the way you're going to come out of it, is going to be a complete surprise that you're not expecting at all. But you're coming out of this horrible place. And once you come out, you'll show your true strength. This person will no longer be able to do what they used to do. You do see you here being empowered. And if anyone, not just this person, anyone comes near you again, you have learned, you have grown, and you will not permit it anymore. So this is really the energy that I see in your reading. It's resolving soon. So hang on there, pile number 1, and act accordingly. Show your strength, not your weakness, and just play along calmly until you're out of it. So pile number 1, that was your reading. I'm sending you a hug, and I wish you all the best of luck from my heart, pile number 1. May you be blessed and free very soon. So pile number 1, that was your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. So this is the card that you've chosen, along with the red Jasper. So now let's take a look at your oracle cards and tarot cards to find out exactly about what your problem is and what problem will be resolved next. So what problem will be resolved next for pile number 2, please? What problem will be resolved next, please? What problem will be resolved next? What challenge will be resolved next? All right, so you have, Mercury in Libra with influence. I love that for you. I'm kind of starting to get an idea of what this is about. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. Kind of an intimidating situation here. So, what challenge or problem will be resolved next for pile number 2, please? What problem or challenge will be resolved next for pile number 2, please? All right. So you have the 6 of Cups. I love that. Okay. You have the 8 of Pentacles. Obviously, for a lot of you, this is work-related, a work-related challenge here. Okay. With the 8 of Pentacles. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Right. There you go. Okay. Okay. You have the King of Wands. Love that. Love your reading, pile number 2. I love what's going on here. You have the... Am I holding this the other way around? You have the Page of Cups. All right. The 5 of Wands. And you have the Fool. Wonderful. So the challenge or the problem that I'm seeing here, pile number 2, has to do mainly with some work that you have to finish that's kind of intimidating you. Maybe you've been asked to participate in a project that you feel is bigger than the skills that you have, or maybe you've started a new job and you're asked to do some things and you're a little bit worried, or maybe a client has asked you for something and you're not sure what to do. It's endless. You could also be a student and you have some research paper to finish and you don't know how to go about it. It's really scaring you, pile number 1. But it's really challenging you, yeah. But what I'm seeing here, Spirit saying, with your pile, you will be the one to resolve this challenge next, and you're going to end up feeling very proud of yourself. So what I'm seeing here is improvisation. You will realize that by throwing yourself into it, improvising, that you will find yourself to be much stronger and more capable than you thought you were. In fact, as time goes by and as you work on it, you'll build a system and you'll find that this task might have looked so intimidating in the beginning, but it's much, much smaller than you can ever think it is. You'll learn so much from it. You'll laugh at how you were able to easily solve it. You might even become some sort of expert at it as you work through it. You do see the advice here with the 6 of Cups, since you are going to be the one to resolve this problem. The idea of befriending your fears. Do you see how she's befriended what she's afraid of? And this challenge is casting a mirror towards her, where she will find, or this figure will find, where exactly she needs to improve. Instead of spending a long time figuring the job out, figuring what to do. This specific challenge will teach you so much and will make you realize what you don't know. You know the saying of sometimes we're ignorant of our ignorance. Sometimes we don't even know what we don't know, you know? So how can we start learning and growing? And so as you improvise slowly but surely with the Knight of Pentacles here, you'll find that you'll do some things right, other things may not work, and you'll start researching. And as you research and grow, you'll create your own system that'll work just for you and for everyone later on. And with the Page of Cups, it's going to be some sort of new beginning where you show your strength to your company or university or your field, where you're the one that is, you're not afraid of these sort of tasks anymore. In fact, you know how to handle them, and with this Fool, you're leveling up with your skills by taking on this challenging task. Pile number 1. This is why you have the red Jasper. It's of course full of power and strength, but it's also called the supreme nurturer because it's been used for thousands of years for protection purposes. So you will be protected. Don't worry. Get into it. Pile number 1. It's also a stone that sustains and supports during times of stress. So you may want to grab a red Jasper. You may want to just meditate on it. And overall, it's just here to tell you, don't worry. It's going to be okay. Befriend what you're worried about, because it is that will make you grow and level up. Pile number 2. I love that for you. Let's grab your tarot cards and see if you have advice from Spirit. I know we can already see that you will be the one solving this problem by taking it on and working on it little by little. Let's see. As you do that, do you have advice from Spirit on your process? We have advice from Spirit on this process, please. Right. So you have the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. Interesting how you have the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. You have Death. Told you this is a great transformational opportunity for you. Pile number 2. Love that. Okay, we'll get to it. Then you have the Sun. You have the Three of Swords. You have the King of Pentacles. And you have the Four of Swords. So with the Four of Swords ending your reading, I'm seeing the message of work hard now and rest later for a long time. Because when you figure this out, you'll be able to perhaps create a system, know what to do later on when this comes. So face your fears and your challenges now so that you are comfortable later. And not only that, it looks like here with the King of Pentacles, this challenge is also going to be creating some sort of wealth for you. Maybe you're getting a raise, maybe you're graduating with a great score, maybe you're just getting a lot of clients because of the skill that you're learning. Your clients are trusting more in you. Whatever it is, it's going to bring you a lot of blessings. It is a blessing in disguise. In fact, with the Two of Pentacles, it's an egg and there's rebirth. It might be something that you're doubting at the moment, but it's going to cause rebirth. With the Death card in this specific deck, I'm seeing that it's an opportunity for you to look inside and see what you don't know, just like what we discussed, you know. seeing what you don't know is a great opportunity, because diagnosis is half the solution. It's like it would have taken you maybe years later on to put the puzzle together, but getting into this challenge, you will understand what you don't know. You'll understand how to fix it. You'll find out and learn so much about what you can do as a person. And with the sun, there's a lot of pride that's coming out of this project or out of this challenging situation at work here. There's a lot of pride, there's a lot of blessings, and there's a lot of rest resulting from it in the future. Now, we do see here with the Three of Swords a unicorn that has its horn shining, while there are volcanoes in the background, a little bit of chaos, worry. This unicorn is not backing down, and that's the biggest message here. Pile number 2. Your biggest message from Spirit is don't back down. Take on the challenge. You'll be so proud of yourself. You'll show yourself your strength and your capabilities through this process. So I hope you heed the call, pile number 2. I hope Spirit here through the cards was able to motivate you. I'm sure you're going to do great. And pile number 2, that was your reading. I'm wishing you all the best of luck. May you be blessed always. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And don't forget to check my productivity book if you're interested. It's small, straight to the point, has key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person, all while enjoying it. If you're interested, you'll find the link down in the description box. And pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. So this is the picture that you've chosen, as well as the beautiful yellow Aventurine. So let's take a look at your cards and find out what problem will be resolved for you next. Pile number 3. So first we're going to pick out an oracle card. So what problem will be resolved next for pile number 3, please? What problem will be resolved next for pile number 3, please? Lovely. So you have Saturn in Capricorn with riches. Wow. Gotta stand up for this one because we have you attracting something here. You have a big star, you achieving something with riches. This is either a financial dream that you're manifesting or a certain dream. It doesn't have to be financial. You are manifesting something big. You're getting it in your energetic field. Pile number 3. Isn't this wonderful? All right. So 3 and 2 is 5. And this shows that there is change, big change happening for you. Ooh, okay. Let's find out the challenge or the problem together, and let's see what Spirit says. So first, what problem will be resolved next for pile number 3, please? What problem is going to be resolved next for pile number 3, please? Thank you. Okay, so you have the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords, okay, you have the Eight of Wands. Okay, right. So this manifestation, it seems like it's coming quickly because the Eight of Wands is all about velocity and speed, momentum as well. So depending on your cards, we'll find out. All right. You have the Lovers. Again, it looks like it's in your surrounding because you have all these beautiful fireflies and she's holding them. So they're already in your energetic field and they're about to come true for you, pile number 3. With the Lovers, I see in this specific Lovers card, you being part of this bliss, enjoying the blessings. It's like pouring down, raining on you. That's so nice, pile number 3. You have the World, again, showing you finally accomplishing what you want. It's like you have the world in your hand with this wish. You have the King of Wands. Wow. Manifestation levels. King of Wands is like the manifester, you know? Isn't this wonderful? And you have the King of Swords. 2 kings next to each other, and that has a significance. So, I mean, King of Wands, King of Swords, Knight of Swords, and Queen of Swords. This is definitely... Let me take... Of course. And the yellow Aventurine is confirming the same thing. This here is showing me that you will be the one manifesting it for yourself. You're getting that. Yes, of course, with all the arms, I had to know that from the beginning. So you're going to be manifesting this dream for yourself very soon, pile number 3. You might feel that you're in some sort of challenge where you don't know if it's coming, you're being hopeful, you're really trying, but you're not sure entirely if it's going to happen for you. But such a beautiful reading for a challenge to have, because it seems like it's around you right now. You're building the momentum for it and it's coming at full speed. In fact, with the yellow Aventurine is all about optimism. It's all about courage and creativity, manifestation, and it has quartz. And the quartz in the yellow Aventurine magnifies this energy. So your whole reading really is about confirming with a full certainty that not only will this be happening for you, but you will be enjoying it immensely. Pile number 3. I'm so happy for you. Please continue to do what you're doing. You are working with strength. I really do see you here writing and planning and working very hard. Good for you. I see you going after it with full force. Such a great manifester. I wonder what you're up to. I would love to know in the comment section if you would love to share. Because it's about to happen here. The reason this is happening is not just because you believed so much, but also because you went full throttle in. You know, the Knight of Swords is someone who's courageous, someone who's not afraid, someone who finds solutions to whatever isn't working. The Knight of Swords is not the person who you can say, no, sorry, it can't really happen, or you can't really do that, or better luck next time. No, the Knight of Swords is not the sort of person ever to say these things to, because the only thing that the Knight of Swords can see is what they are going after. They're going with confidence, with strength. They're equipped with information. And they're willing to do whatever it takes to make it happen. In fact, your Queen of Swords in your reading, do you see how someone is eating this cake's eye? You know, you can see the energy of you really enduring the hardships that came with this dream. Good for you, pile number 3. Good for you. You know, this is literally reminding me of Brian Tracy's analogy when he said, eat that frog. And his analogy is, if you had to eat a live frog every morning, it won't really do you any good staring at it all day when you have to eat it anyways. So he says, if you have to eat a frog, a live frog, every day, do it the first thing in the morning and get it over with. If you have to do it anyways, eat that frog and get it over with and enjoy the rest of your day, rather than despising it and hating it and having to look at it and feel even more disgusted the rest of the day. Now, I don't, of course, recommend you eat a live frog at all, but this is the sort of depiction that I'm seeing coming from your energy. I have so much respect for you, pile number 3, because it shows that you have endured all the hardships for your dream. And the challenging part was that you haven't really been seeing the results yet. Wait no further, my beautiful pile number 3. Because there's no question about it. You're about to receive this beautiful dream of yours. You're about to touch it in real life. You're about to become a part of this new reality for you. I'm so happy for you, pile number 3. In fact, I'm going to now pull out some tarot cards and get some advice from Spirit for this challenge or this beautiful manifestation that we're seeing here. So, can we kindly get... Oh my goodness, I just noticed Saturn is the home for Capricorn. And the sun is in Capricorn. We are, if this is a timeless reading, but if you're watching this when it's uploaded, this is in the 10th house. What's going on? This is the home of the Capricorn, and Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn, where where all the hard things that you've worked for is coming to is about to be manifested. That's literally what this combination means. Pile number 4, I'm so happy for you. This reading is just magical. All right. So, do we have any advice for pile number 3, please, on their manifestation here? It seems like it's about to happen now. We're in Capricorn. You have the Page of Cups. Beautiful. You know how Cupid hit his heart here? It's like you're going to be so happy. You won't believe it. You have the 9 of Cups. What did I say about happy, huh? Unbelievable. The 9 of Cups is, of course, if you may not know, is a wish fulfillment card, a wish coming true and being emotionally happy and fulfilled, having your cups filled. You have the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Again, showing happiness, showing love, showing that all the sacrifices that you've made will bring you triumph. You have the Five of Wands. The Seven of Swords. Okay, I see. The Eight of Wands. Again, the Eight of Wands twice, confirming that it's coming in full speed. It's happening. Maybe as we speak, it's happening very quickly. And you have the Queen of Swords again. So many court cards, first and foremost. There's a lot of action on your part, especially with the yellow Aventurine. Now, here's the message that I'm seeing in the next half. So the first half talks about a promise that is about to happen. And the second half is warning you about something. You have the Seven of Swords, which is deception. But it's depicted in a rabbit. You know what this is. You know how when the rabbit had a race with the turtle and it was so quick, it kept running and running. It was about to hit the finish line and looked back and realized that the turtle had probably years to catch up to the rabbit. So the rabbit decided to sleep and relax because in no way was the turtle going to catch up with the rabbit. And the rabbit slept for so long that the turtle actually caught up and won the race. So your advice from Spirit is that you're very close to your finish line, pile number 3. Don't slow down. Don't take it for granted. Don't feel like, oh, it's already going to happen. Let me relax. Endure and persevere till the last second. Pile number. Along with the Eight of Wands showing that it's happening quickly, you also do see the message of complete the cycle. Let it take its course. The Queen of Swords is saying the same message here. I've just read it, all of them together. Continue planning, continue persevering, continue being serious. Don't, I don't want to say don't act emotional, but don't let emotional ideas at the moment veer you off course in any way. So don't feel like, oh, I've already come so far, I can take a break now. Oh, I've done so much, I deserve this break. You of course deserve it, pile number 3. I can see what you've done here, and kudos to you, my dear friend. That's why you deserve all this manifestation that's happening. But your advice from Spirit, however, is to wait a little bit. Wait until it's done. Persevere, continue to go after it, and very soon you'll relax. Your whole reality is about to change, and you will have your dream in the palm of your hands. Pile number 3. I'm so happy for you. I can't even begin to tell you. All the best of luck, pile number 3. It was such a pleasure doing your reading for you. And if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And don't forget to check my productivity book out if you're interested. It's small, straight to the point. You won't procrastinate on reading it. It has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person, all while enjoying the process. If you're interested, you'll find the link to my productivity book down in the description box. And pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.